So this is the EuroScrum for February 23rd, 2015. I'm here with Norbert. Norbert, what's new?
What's new?
What are you
Nothing.
working on? What are the plans?
Yeah, okay. So I hope we finish this advanced search task, and yeah, maybe one or two small modification what it's needed maybe, but I'm not sure, and that's it. I hope everything is okay.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I don't know exactly what will be working. Just yeah, to try to figure out. For example, this website one project a little bit slow down, and looks like nobody works too much on it. And yeah, we need to figure out what will happen.
How about the meetings?
I didn't saw the VSO meeting nowadays.
No?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That is not looking good.
Yeah.
Where's the last year's energetic team?
Mm-hmm. Yes. The last year is I was more more things happened and this year it's the start of the year it's a little bit I don't know, slow or just nobody has have enough time to working on it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been seeing this also.
Mm.
Hopefully it's only temporary.
Yeah.
Because what's a better way to learn Ruby than doing Edge Adventures, right?
Yes. Sure.
Okay, so about me, I had some problems with my system for the last few days. I'm trying to reinstall everything and move the native Linux environment that I work in. I moved it into a virtual machine,
Mm.
which we're using VirtualBox, and but it's great because I can also use Windows and Linux at the same time.
Yeah.
That's good. The bad news is that it's so slow. It's
Mm.
twice as slow as the native. I thought
Really.
I didn't
Oh,
think it's that slow, but I was
what?
expecting to be slower than a native, but not the 2 times slower.
Mm.
Hmm.
Uh, what did you do? You copy your real system and move to the virtual machine, or
No, I reinstalled everything.
oh, and how many memories and CPU you gave the virtual machine?
Half of what I have in my machine.
Mm.
So I have an i7 processor, and that's 8 cores, and I gave
Mm-hmm.
4 to the VM, and the RAM is 16 gig, and I gave 8 to the VM, so it should be enough. More
Yeah,
than
yeah,
it uses anyway.
yeah. That's
Yeah, but it's
more.
not the, yeah, it's not the processor or the RAM that's holds back, because I'm having a system monitor here, and it shows every time I do, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
Rails stuff or running the tests, it's using only 17% of the processor.
Mm-hmm. And what type of operation system do you use?
I installed Ubuntu 14.64-bit.
Mm. Weird, because uh, it should be run less hardware. I use it Ubuntu maybe 1 gigabyte memory and one processor and working well.
And are you using a VM too?
Yeah, I using a VirtualBox also on my Windows machine, and in my laptop I use also for example Mac OS in the virtual machine, and that's working well, all of that.
But did you also compare it to a native to see how it's running?
Yeah, because my laptop running on a Kubuntu, that's I could.
Yeah. And you're not seeing the VM slower?
No, no.
No? That maybe it's something.
Yeah, maybe you should need some setup on the configuration, or
There's not too
did you install the VirtualBox drivers?
additional drivers, if I code. Yeah. Yeah, I installed those.
Mm-hmm.
If you look here, so memory is half, and I have this acceleration things that's simulating 64-bit for the Intel processors. So
Mm-hmm.
it works inside the VM. CPU is for half of the CPUs, so it's more than enough.
Mm-hmm. And did you try to?
And also I moved the file that this file, where is it? This image VDI, the the Ubuntu image,
Mm-hmm.
VirtualBox image. I moved it
Mm-hmm.
into my SSD drive, so it's faster to read the files, but it's
Yeah.
still not enough. So
Uh,
something's holding it back, but I don't know what.
Did you try to add the virtual machine just one processor and not more than? Because I mean there may be some in the past I had some problem if I gave a more processor in the virtual machine, and after that do something just a freezing and
Hmm.
maybe not quite well.
To be honest, I didn't try that. You're
Mm-hmm.
saying that maybe Windows it's running more processor because in Windows it's happening all the simulation.
Yeah, but it's not. I think not the Ubuntu problem, not the operation system problem. Just maybe the virtual boxes can't handle too well the more processors on the uh, Linux virtual machine. Or I don't know. Just yeah,
Well,
maybe.
yeah, I know what you mean, but to be honest, it is using multiple processors because I have this test here
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw that and I tried, but
showing four
yeah.
four CPUs.
Mm.
Here, I don't know if you see it.
Yeah, for me also worked. Just yeah, I feel that the or I had more instability if I give the more processor to the virtual machine.
I'll give it a try to see how it works.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Because this environment that I set here is very useful for me. Now I can
Mm,
use everything I need. Don't have to always boot into native Linux and go back boot into
yeah.
Windows, and
Yeah.
that's.
Sure. And a really handy thing.
Mm.
And if you using with Linux, it's more thing you can use, not just VirtualBox. But yeah, VirtualBox is a really good way to um, easy to use the virtual machines.
Yeah, yeah.
But Linux is knows more things to about the virtualization. But it's yeah, this is a command line things you should use and
Mm.
something.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Windows is very bad for development.
Yeah. Yeah, yes, lots of things you should install and can't find what you would like to use it, and hard to.
It's not very Ruby friendly.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly focused on using that how is it called, Visual Studio and
Yeah.
run their environment. So I'm doing a little work on Oslo right now. Have to add a validation that some models
Mm-hmm.
the start date shouldn't be before the establishment of the Oslo organization. So that's 1st of April 2012. So any
Mm-hmm.
start date shouldn't be before that date. And I'm using a module to insert this custom validation into multiple models. So it will not be before this date, the start date.
Mm-hmm.
So not a big deal, but quickly doing this and
Yeah.
that's it. And other than that, we had a client meeting last night.
Mm-hmm.
We got a few things to do from client, a few new changes to add to the application, and that will be added to the list that we have now. So we have a lot of things to do, and it's more than we have time for. So it will take a while to finish everything. But we'll see, slowly.
Yes.
Mhm. So that's about what I have for now. Anything else you want to add to this recording?
I think that's enough what I would like to say. Just yeah, I'm finished.
Okay, then I'll stop it.
Okay.